New tonight, KXAN News has learned Ride Austin will make its debut on Austin roads tomorrow morning. The nonprofit will start giving rides at 7 a.m. in most zip codes in Austin.
It's promising riders will pay less and drivers will earn more. Ride Austin is also hoping to fill the void left by other transportation network companies like Uber and Lyft. When Proposition 1 failed back in May, some 10,000 drivers were put out of work. And tonight, KXAN is taking an in-depth look at the companies trying to serve the Austin market now. As our Phil Payson reports, he found out that many drivers are operating illegally, and there's nothing forcing them to do background checks at all.
Right now, they're just not the same. It's not the same.
Trent Norwood is one of thousands who look for other TNC options.
It's made my life less convenient.
He describes an underground industry operating without any city regulations and many times not connected to a company. Neighbors began offering rides on Nextdoor. Craigslist became awash with rides for cash.
I don't think I'd feel comfortable going to Craigslist and just seeing a picture of a car and saying, hey, I think I'd just, drive.
Arcade City is only a Facebook page for now, but plan to be more in the future. They just set up 6 desks at the Capitol factory.
Austin situation happened. We said we have to get on this.
Christopher David is the founder and CEO. His goal is to get rid of middlemen altogether, including major companies. He describes Arcade City as a place where riders negotiate the price.
Clear, trusted information to both sides of the transaction, rider and driver, and let them make up their own mind about what they're comfortable with.
They're not registered with the city and don't have set plans to register. They say they're not a TNC, but a Facebook page.
I would say Arcade City is not really for everyone. I would say that at this point it's for your more experienced rideshare riders.
And as for background checks, what started this whole thing, they say drivers will be responsible and riders will have the choice on how to catch a ride. Phil Payson, KXAN News.
The city tells us they know about these TNCs that are not registered with the city, and they say they have specific officers enforcing the city code and say they're encouraging all riders to only use companies where drivers are vetted.
We wanted to know how ride sharing has changed since Uber and Lyft left town. And as of May 2nd, we found the week Proposition 1 failed, only 5 other ride sharing companies were in Austin, including Lyft. Both have since left. The list on your right shows all the ride-sharing choices with valid operating authority from the city of Austin right now. As you can see, there are now 5 more options than before. Right now, Uber and Lyft are on that list, which means they can come back at any time, but will have to follow the fingerprint background check rules.
Tonight, the